Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where, yeah, we're back at least, and probably intend to, not without incident, yeah, go to the Far East on a pirate ship. Right, no point waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa. Alvino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. So, and right here we are. A surfeit of sumptuous foods, wondrous sundries, plenty of clean undergarments. Yes, I do believe we have everything we need for a lengthy voyage. It's times like this I'm glad we've got Tataru taking care of things. An army marches on its stomach. Tataru took battle lesson to heart. You returned, Serenia. I trust you learned much from our dormant friends in Revenant's Tor? I'm eager to hear all, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have time enough to talk on our journey to Kurane. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you've completed yours, you may inform the deckhands that we are ready to depart. All settlers, I see you to the ship if so. Board for misery.
"12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late."
Seems you're just in time.
Urianger! Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
Seeming import.
Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Let's Let's go. Now, something will happen, because otherwise the quest wouldn't be called Not Without Incident.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
All right.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Odd. Most odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No. As we went to bed, despite the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why don't we fire up with the ruling engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have, unless our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at the present. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them. Things the lot, so. Things? I don't suppose it could convince you to attempt something more descriptive? An adjective, for example? Seaworth superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of the sea's women that lure sailors to their death. Preposterous! Yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it's probably a predatory entity of some sort. Perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magic to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse. Let the current take us where it will, and deal with whatever we find there. Alright. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I'm beginning to like you, girl. I assure you the feeling is not mutual. Once we arrive at our destination, be it a vessel or an island or something else, Leith and I will remain with a ship to defend it in case of attack. Serenia, I believe you would be the ideal choice to venture forth and deal with the cause of our troubles. I'll handle it. When it's settled, I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it wheeled us in. The Sirensong Sea is now accessible. So, the Sirensong Sea, our first dungeon in Stormblood. With the aid of Captain Bubba, the new embarked on a lengthy voyage. Alas, no voyage across the 5 seas entirely uneventful. The ship has been dragged off course by a mysterious force, and the men have begun to whisper of strange things in the water. Needless to say, you and your fellow adventurers will have none of that. Once the ship reaches its unknown destination, we will go ashore and deal with whatever fiends you find. And now the good old waiting game. Betherian, Alize was it? 'Tis a pity she holds our profession in such disdain. She would make an excellent pirate. I'll sure make Taru stays below deck until we know it's safe. I'm not saying that I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt vengeful spirits are plotting our demise at this very moment. I'm just saying we cannot discount the possibility. Although I was terrified of ghost stories as a child, I'm glad to see that some things never change. What are you looking at me like that? I'm calm and collected as ever. Carry on. No, you're most certainly not. Gangplank, huh? Okay. Aside from this not being a gangplank, this is the way back to Limsa. Basically, we jump ship and swim back. Yeah? Okay. Sure. Sure. Why not? What are... Banshees, huh? Not for it, but fight. More of them? Confound it. These be as well. Island dead ahead. All hands brace for impact. We appear to have arrived at our destination. Care to go and greet our host, Serenia? Of carnival. Leave me in peace, you. Well, at least it's not as bad as the tail screw off of a monster in the Sastasha Heart. Lugat. You look creepy. Okay, apparently nothing too special here. Usually means everyone in here. As damage is split among all players. Maybe not in front of a boss where the tank is. Just in case he cleaves. Or it cleaves. Probably better. Ow. Cuddling! Sea swallows all. Okay, done. I greeted. Apparently no one else needs. Okay. Fine by me. Oh. Ship graveyard? Boss. The governor. Wait, are they all wearing the Valentine's Day outfit? Oh. Yeah, that's a 5 stacks of vulnerability up here. I got. Actually better. But despite everything, the atmosphere of this area is getting to me. Ship graveyard mapping complete. Alright. I had a recording issue doing the first one of this, so I repeated... I re-recorded the boss fight. Anyway, we are dealing with Lorelei. I've been waiting for you. Now, the trick is with Lorelei, the boss sets down these AoE fields and then forces you to move with like so, forced march. And you have to stand right so when you move you don't run into an AoE. Ramble, ramble, ramble with me all through the night. Morbid retreat where you walk backwards. So spirited, but you will not. But if you will not serve, then you will suffer. Down, down, down into the depths and to your death!
Thank the 12!
Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to the Misery, whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Congratulations, you now stand in Kugane, the western port of Hingashi. We're gonna be the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Incidentally speaking, but with that I end this episode, and next time we will see what Kugane has to offer, I guess. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.